Cool. Let's continue here. This is for Anna's secret shop. And now we gotta get those rare Fodlan goods. So that's over here. Let's go. Sultan's Beast Idol, a valuable idol created by the master craftsman Sultan, who was widely thought to have only made weapons. Which is true, because we do actually get a bunch of weapons from Sultan. We can find a few of them. I think we can find the axe of Sultan, we can find the sword of Sultan, and I think there was a lance as well at some point, if I am remembering correctly. Did I actually talk to the people in here already, or did I not? I did not. Let's go talk.
This is all a bit troubling, isn't it? The people from the kingdom seem to be of two minds as well. Can we really plan to fight when we're this unsure of ourselves?
Yes. We can and we must.
You think once we're face to face with the enemy, it might help us band together? I hope so.
She's fully motivated, so that's fine.
I don't know about everyone else, but heading to the Empire seems like a good idea to me. The search for Lady Rhea will be so much easier if we can just get the Empire out of the way. I suppose Dimitri might still pose a problem, though. He seems so fixated on the Imperial capital, but I get the feeling he's not even sure what he wants anymore.
Very perceptive of her and very true. Okay.
Oh, this is mine!
Cool, and you get a flower. What do you get?
Thank you.
I get a forget-me-not. Let's go.
Okay. It seems some of our friends believe that if we get those reinforcements, we'll be set for provisions too. But I think it's best not to hold our breath on the food front. With the added headcount from the reinforcements, there will be even more mouths to feed.
Good point.
I think the kingdom doesn't seem to have clear goals holding them together. Different people have different priorities. The situation right now is difficult, but at times like this, you have the opportunity to really shine, eh, Professor?
Gee, thanks.
You're in charge. Show them what you're made of. I'll do what I can to help.
All right. So, actually, let's finish all of those quests first before I forget about them. Here's your reward. It's a stuffed Nadar bear. Oh my god. This toy is incredibly popular with Amarian children these days. Feel free to show it off, but don't tell anyone where you got it from. And we get an armored bear stuffy. So Nadir is a character that we meet in Verdant Wind. He is actually an Almaran commander, and he works together with Claude. He's actually very fond of Claude. And Judith of Daphnel, who is one of Claude's most important supporters in the Alliance, ends up having a bit of a crush on Nadir, and he ends up having a bit of a crush on her, which is freaking Claude out, to say the least. It is amazing. There is a Nadir bear stuffed animal. Like, that's just a Nadir bear plushie. That's just ridiculous. Just the image of that is hilarious.
Appreciate it.
Alright, so now we have access to the secret shop. This one is very useful for a number of things. Most importantly, you can buy master seals. So because you can only get one master seal when you get your first character to level 30. And then you can buy 5 more master seals from the normal shop. And all other master seals you have to buy from here. So this is actually really important. You can buy elixirs, infinite number of elixirs from here, and you can buy all these stat boosters. Now we're not gonna get all of these because it's gonna take forever, but we're gonna buy at least a few here. Let's leave it alone for now. We're gonna have to buy the rest once we have more money. And we need to turn in our quest for the library. Let's go.
My savior, thank you.
Okay, there we go. Now, let's see who we can have dinner with. We still have a few people who need to be paired up. We actually did finish Felix and Annette earlier today. Like right at the beginning, so those two are done. Let's see, who can we have food with? I need Caspar and Hilda. Caspar and Hilda, there we go. All right. Then let's see. Felix is paired up. Ingrid is paired up. Petra and Ignaz. Does Ignaz like any of these dishes? Apparently not. Too bad. Who else do we have? Raphael and Flame. Nope. Alright. Ferdinand and Dorothea. Ferdinand, but not Dorothea. So let's forget about it. Leonie and Lawrence. We don't have Lawrence back with us yet. Hanuman and Lysithia. I'm pretty sure they don't have anything in common here. Oh, they do actually. Nice. Their true style pheasant. Let's go.
Professor, I apologize for the uncomfortable atmosphere between us.
Hold on. I'm afraid I am to blame. I apologize for making it awkward for the two.
Aww. That's character growth. Okay, who else do we have? Yuri and Balthus. That's just Balthus. Yuri and Balthus, let's go.
Oh, damn. It's been too long since I've finagled a meal like this. What could be better?
Lose another bet? That might be a silly question. You just seem more enthusiastic than usual about your food.
Oh, these two. Alright, who else do we have? Catherine and Shamir. Oh, nice. Can I actually choose? How about the 5 and 9? Do you guys also like these two? No. Okay. Then we go with the beast meat teppanyaki. That's fine.
It's too rare that we get a chance to kick back and stuff our faces. Come on, Shamir, time to gorge.
I apologize for my partner, Professor.
Alright, let's see if we actually got any supports from this. Support, support, support. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yes, we did. Awesome. Let's go.
You know, Hilda, I really appreciate how open-minded you are.
Oh? How do you mean?
People usually try to hold me back when I get into a fight. Not you, though. I like that about you. What was it again? You like a good fight? Yeah, I remember it now.
I'm not sure where you got that from. I try to avoid conflict of all kinds.
That can't be right. You complimented my fighting. Said you were smitten by it.
Well, if you really must know, I want to live freely, with nothing tying me down, so your uninhibited attitude does appeal to me. You don't let rules hold you back. You do things your way, and no one else's.
That makes sense. I guess I am pretty impressive. You're really amazing too, you know that?
Oh, me? Amazing? Shucks. I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I think most people like to force their ideas on everyone else. They'll tell someone off if they don't like how the other person is living. Try to make them change even if they don't want to. You're different, though. You let people live however they want. There aren't a lot of people like you in the world.
Oh, stop. You're going to make me blush.
You're already blushing.
No one's ever paid me so many compliments.
Come on, really?
My big brother liked to tell me how lazy and careless I was. I've gotten scolds aplenty, but compliments, I'm not accustomed to.
That's surprising. But I don't think you should let it bother you so much. You shouldn't let anyone change you, or else you'll end up losing the qualities that make you so great.
I suppose you're right. Wow. Thanks, Caspar. We should live our own lives and stop worrying about others' opinions.
Yeah, just remember I'm still your teacher and I still get to grade you on stuff. Oh, nice! Final support for Hanuman and Lysithia. Let's go!
Did you want something, Professor Hanneman?
Ah, Lysithia. Thank you for coming. First, I ask that you allow me to apologize. I fear I hurt you with my insensitive words. I have failed you, not as a researcher, but as a human being.
That is such a nice apology.
I'm the one who should apologize. I'm sorry for being rude to you. Anyway, I'll keep going along with your research. I have to be on my way now.
Please, Lysithia, a moment more. I did not call you here simply to apologize. I told you once that you were an exquisite subject for my crest research. Why? Because there are no records of any other person ever having borne 2 crests.
Correct.
We cannot say anything for certain about the makeup of your body. Therefore, it seems hasty to conclude that overcoming your shortened lifespan is an impossible feat.
What is it you're implying?
Lysithia, what is my field of study?
Crestology, of course.
Indeed, and the goal of my field is to unravel every single mystery crests might conceal. Someday, I even hope to devise a means to bestow a crest upon any who desires one.
Why would you want to do such a thing?
Because I despise this world in which the presence or absence of a crest can determine a person's worth.
Huh.
However, if artificially implanting a crest causes too great a toll on the subject, it would be useless. As such, reducing the strain of crests on the human body is one of my research goals. Understanding how to implant a crest might also lead to the knowledge of how to remove them, yes?
Do you think removing a crest could mean that they won't suffer from its effects any longer?
What I am trying to tell you is, the question of whether your lifespan can be restored is entirely within the scope of my research.
Could you really do that?
It is difficult to say for sure, but as long as the possibility exists, I will continue to seek it. Lysithia, let me ask you once more. Will you assist me in my research?
Professor Hanneman, I think I'm the one who should be asking for your help, really. Anyway, I'm sick of a crest determining a person's worth, too.
Ah, is that right? Perhaps you would even like to begin studying crestology yourself. I think you would make a fantastic apprentice. A life devoted to research is a noble life, you know.
If you do manage to restore my lifespan, I'd certainly think about it.
I will hold you to those words. Ah, I see a fine future ahead of us.
And this is why I love the support so much. So not only does Hanuman apologize for how rude he was and how wrongly he treated Lysithea, but he also goes straight into, okay, let me actually find a way to help you, and let me actually refocus my research to help you. And in the ending, she does actually become his apprentice, so I love the support. Okay, who needs motivation? Ingrid and pretty much nobody else. Okay. Cool. Let's have a meal with Ingrid, and we're just gonna do this randomly. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I appreciate it.
I'd rather eat alone in my...
There we go. Alright. Yeah, and we don't actually have anything else to do over here, so, let's save and let's move on to the instruction. But yeah, we are getting closer, so that's another support pair crossed off the list. 4 pairs done already and a couple more to go. Instruct manually, let's go. Do I need anybody? Does anybody have hidden talents left to unlock? I don't think so. I do want to work with Gilbert. Okay, whoops. Instruct. Let's see, I wanted to... She's gonna be fine because she's almost reached her flying rank. She's gonna be okay because she has her talent unlocked, so Lance should come quickly. She can already get into her Pegasus, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we're actually good to go and just level up all these people over here. Again, the fewer points we need to catch up on regarding riding, the better, because that means less time spent in actual riding classes. And we are actually going to have to make sure that every single one of our characters has access to a riding class. He's fine, he's going to be fine. She is going to be okay. She's actually pretty far with riding. I think that's because I had Mercedes and Dedu set for stable duty for so long. Annette. Let's go. Oh, and I just realized I could actually have used my remaining exploration points to get instruction in flying for in riding for Byleth. Oops. Yeah, let's go. Okay, and in that case, we're gonna pick Marianne. There we go. That's fine. Yeah, authority and riding. Authority and riding, this is good. I do actually want him on faith and riding. Authority and riding, authority and riding. This is all good. I did unlock her talent, yes. So I think all of these should actually be okay. Alright, begin training.
May I ask?
Death is an inevitable result of military conflict, not only soldiers but also war horses. Aww, that's so nice. Adopt new tactics.
That is a good option.
Professor.
No, you already excelled as a Pegasus Knight, Ingrid. You became a Falcon Knight last week. You don't need this anymore.
It's been years since the last time we did something together, Father.
Remain calm, focused. Think before acting.
Don't make fun of me. I know that.
Well done, Annette. Good result. You head back. I'll report this.
There you go again. You always try to do everything by yourself.
Still a long...
Could be useful.
I've learned a thing.
I'm a quick study.
Alright, so now we can switch Lysithia over to Reason and Faith. Nice. Okay. Reason and Faith. And now we're going to have to figure out how to properly set up our people so they actually get into their new classes. Do I have another killer lance for you? I don't actually. Okay, we're gonna forge one for you. Okay, so Byleth and Ingrid are in their final classes. Both of them could technically use riding. Dimitri and... Okay, so we do have 6 characters who need to be put into their final classes. And we do have 3 battles, so that's actually very good. We're going to take Dimitri, actually. Okay, he's going to need the Broken Lance. And he's going to need... He's going to need a knowledge. Oh, no, wait, he's not. If we're going to use him, we actually need to reclass him. Okay. So, first of all, certifications. Let's make sure everybody has access to a riding class. We're gonna have to do some class skill farming here, which is why I'm making sure that all these characters have access to their classes. He does have access to a faith-based class, so that is good. He has access to riding, he has access to riding. He is already in a riding class, so he's fine. And he is actually in his final class as well, so that's good. She has a riding class, she has a riding class, she as well. Okay. So class-wise, we are all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we don't really need it for Sylvain. He's also level 35, so he's actually pretty far ahead of everybody. Okay, let's do the following. I'm gonna start with her. Why do we have 2 broken killer lances? And she's going to need another Iron Lance Plus. She's going to need the knowledge gem. Well, actually, let's take the other knowledge gem. And she's going to need the Chalice of Beginnings. There we go. Equip this. Reclass. He needs to go into his faith-based class. Which is hilarious because he's currently in absolute murder mode, but we're making him a priest. He does need to learn faith. He does need to level up his faith rank to get there. There's just no other way. He needs to get on a horse. He needs to get on a horse. She needs to get on a horse. Everybody needs to get on horses. And she needs to get on a horse. Okay. Good. Abilities. Yes, they need to start horsing around. She does have alert stance, so that's good. And we're gonna give her a battalion that has good AVO. Gautier Knights. Gautier Knights is a really good battalion for all this leveling. Because it does have really good AVO. Gerald's mercenaries would be okay-ish if we're going to go for another critical battalion. I am actually keeping this one here just so that if Dimitri ever loses his Fraudaria soldiers, he can have this one as a backup, so he can still use his abilities. Okay, we're going to save in this slot, and then we're going to do some battle. And we're gonna do the double reward battle, because this will give us stat boosters and extra money, which is going to be really, really useful. So hopefully this will work out okay. If we can hide in a forest tile, that will be great. And that will make training a lot easier for us. I just really hope that she will actually dodge reliably, because this is risky. It's easy when you do this with Byleth because she has access to the convoy and she can just grab as many items as she wants. But if you're doing this with somebody who is not Byleth, you have to be really careful. He's gonna equip heal. Where are you? Over here. Doesn't actually really matter where we put her. She can actually stay there. Okay. So the point here is going to be that Ingrid is going to level up her riding rank. We want to get her to an A+ in riding. So the reason why we're equipping her with a broken lance is that she will miss a lot of hits, so she will be able to level up continuously during this match. And Dimitri is getting heal, so he can get to a B+ in faith and finally become a holy knight. Let's go.